Boom! I'm back. I'm your host, the Mad Lion, CeeloJudah.com. Welcome. I'm back. Hey, I know it's been a while and everything. Hey, once again, we always move in silence. We always try and take care of our business. And so, I'm back. Like we do in every show, we most definitely give thanks and praise to our Creator. Understand. We must do that every day. I don't know if you say it to yourself, if you give, if you stand up and you give the Creator praise, we must do it because without our Creator, we not be here. We are here for a reason. We are here for a purpose, and we must find our purpose. We must tap in to our divinity and understand exactly what we're here to do. Our ancestors done it, and we're still doing it today. All right, so today's show is simply let's talk about what's been going on. We know what American president has been saying, Trump been saying about all the athletes, all the NFL athletes, any athlete for that matter that doesn't stand for the national anthem. So let's make it clear. Okay, not a lot of us, I'll be the first one to throw my hands up and state that I did not really know the national anthem. I only know what I was taught. I didn't really, have done research. As I've done more research now, as I've gotten older, I'm now more accepted to when somebody says something that don't make sense to me, boom, let's go ahead and research. I did not know there was actually 4 verses to the national anthem. I did not know that the third verse was basically calling for the demise of my ancestors at that time. And so, why would you want to stand? I stood for that. I joined the military. I stood for that. I defended that. Without even knowing. And a lot of us do not know. And that's what I mean by walking in a dream state. You have to wake up and you have to say something not right. I knew something wasn't right. I just didn't know why it wasn't right. Okay. And so at the end of the day, we are here. We are here at this time in a time in our life where, more and more of us are waking up, and we got still a long way to go. So what does that mean? If you don't stand for the flag, you're a son of a bitch and you need to be fired. Okay, so I guess when the Nazi did in Germany, they mandate patriotism. It should not be something mandated. You have to gain. You have to earn that patriotism, because if your country is not right for you, why should you be right for the country? That's just common sense. That's just common sense right now. And then you have this what's going on here in Chicago about the young Sister Queen that got murdered in this hotel, and how she will there's so many different videos about her walking into the cooler. Well, the case may be, she was lured there. Simple as that. She was lured there. And I'm talking to all the kings and queens out there. Talk to your princess and your prince. Talk to all your young ones. If somebody tell you, "Oh, come to this party middle of the night," nah, you ain't going nowhere, because I cherish you more so than anything else. And so I'd rather you be mad with me or hate me, instead of you going to some function, to some hotel party. You ain't going to the hotel party. So don't even ever ask me. You ain't going to no house party until I know the people who there, and I might even come there and party with you, just to make sure everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? So if you get to the point where you almost want to shelter your kids and keep them on the inside, but unfortunately that's not life. Every now and then you gotta let them spread their wings. But on that situation, no, ain't gonna be no hotel parties. Ain't gonna be no house party. Ain't gonna be none of that. Make sure that we know who you partying with. Make sure we know who on that facility or that resident or whatever the case may be. So my African people, let me say that who you are. You're not black. You are African. Embrace that. And stop embracing people who don't embrace you. Stop fighting for people who won't fight for you. Stop looking after them. They won't look after you. We gotta look after ourselves. We gotta look after our kids. We gotta look after our community. We could do this. Our ancestors have done it before, time and time again. Everything I just ran down again is always us stepping forward. It's always us on the forefront of saying, hey, we all could get along. We all could do this. I help take care of you. You help take care of me. But you was not a human being to them. And in some cases, you're still not. You're a commodity. your currency. You know that's what you are in them. Now, I would say maybe about a good 2%, maybe know what it is to be human. You understand, live and let live. Understand that, hey, I need you, you need me. Whether they believe that shit or not, I don't even care anymore. I'm talking to my people right now and understand that the awakening is here. You can't close your eyes. You can't turn your back on this, because it may happen to you. It may happen to someone that you love. And so it's time to take a stand. Fuck Trump. The hell with him. You know, ask yourself, really, do your research. What any president of this country ever done anything for Africans that's here? They always came up with policies to always keep us right where we at. Hold on, no, the fireman right there. Hopefully he going and rescue everybody, not just certain people. Already rescuing everybody. So you have to go and do your research and ask you what president have ever given Africans anything. You know, as you can read your research, there were a lot of handouts that was given to European settlers that were brought their ass over here, a whole bunch of handouts. And anytime that we try to stand on our own and leave them alone and separate, they're like, oh, hell no, damn that shit. No, 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 no. Do your research. Don't believe me. Do your research and understand how great you are. Understand that divinity lies in you and divinity is in the creator. So if you in the creator and I'm in the creator is in me, well, what did I say? What did that mean? That means you're great. You have to learn how to tap into that. You got to understand that you got to rise above this mental, the psychological slavery that we in. Mental, psychological, same thing. In the state that we in, to keep us where we at. You can do great things, and understand you can do great things. Fuck Trump. We gotta have our own NFL. We don't need him. We don't need them. And understand you don't. So when more and more players understand that, you know, united, you're unstoppable. Once we all stand up, the table will fall. I started watching NFL a few years back. I was watching NFL with my queens and everything, and I stopped. I don't watch it. I'm done with it. Done with the national anthem. It had nothing to do with me. At one time it used to stir up emotion and with me, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna fight for my country. And then once you start doing more and more research, you find out your country never fought for you. If anything, it rooted for your demise. It want to keep you right where you at. So, we are in 2017, and we are still dealing with the exact same shit that our ancestors dealt with. So when it's going to come to a point in time that we all going to say enough is enough and rise up? When? You're afraid of death? You've been here before. I've been here before. You're going to keep coming back here until the mission is done, until we really could be free and be at peace. The scary thing is going to be is that one day that we're going to be at peace. We ain't going to know how to do it. We ain't going to know how to act. We ain't going to know how to act. It's going to be something foreign because we always in a state of attack. Someone's always attacking us, or we're attacking each other. And that madness is just perpetrated about with all this bullshit out here. We could take care of one another. We just have to act like we want to. We could do it. We have the means. The Creator gave it everything that we need to pull out, pull our bootstrapped up together and do this. It's about what you want to do. So don't stand up for the national anthem. I'm not standing up for the national anthem. Kiss my ass on that shit. That ain't gonna happen. And the pledge of allegiance to the flag, no. No, that's not happening no more. Until you pledge your allegiance to me as well, we're done. Peace, Judah. Peace. See you around.